Hey, this is Amazon Jude coming to you from Casper, and this is my political commentary for today. And they're still fighting over gun control. And I can tell you this much, they can have gun control when they can pry it out of our patriots' hands while they're cold and dead, because we're not giving up our guns, not because these liberal nutbags think people are going to stop blowing each other up and stop killing one another if there's no guns. You know, Hitler took their guns and look what happened to them. Same with Stalin. So that's not going to go anywhere, and I think it's futile. But as far as protecting the schools, uh, there's a lot of teachers that carry guns. In Wyoming, we just made it a law that if teachers want to carry guns to school, it's good to go. And so they did that down in Texas as well. And they're doing it all over the country. You know, this should have been done years ago when the first school shooting started. And Chucky Schumer came up with the grand idea to make gun-free zones around schools. That was the most stupidest thing you could have done, because it just set it up for that to happen and to keep happening. And you know, at this point, I think they wanted it to happen so that they could keep control of the people somehow. It's fucked up. Another big deal today was the fact that the FBI has still got too many corrupt people in it, and that needs to be exposed. And what was some of the good stuff that was on memes today? I know I did a couple of them too. We're being censored really bad on the internet right now. They're attacking us left and right. Conservative views are getting their videos demonetized, meaning they get paid. I don't get paid for my videos. I just do them because it's just, to me, it's my patriotic duty. I don't need to make any money from it. And you don't have to pay me any money for my advice. Most time it's not worth a shit, but at least I'm giving my opinion on stuff. I still think we need to do some big time worrying about what they're doing. Jeff Sessions, they're trying to get him ousted. And I think it's because Jeff isn't very outspoken in front of the public. But I think when his stuff comes down with Attorney General or IG Attorney Horowitz, there's going to be some major blow-ups there. I was a little surprised that the Democrats came out smacking on, or actually it was Trey Gowdy, who came out smacking on Ben Carson for spending $31K on furniture for the office at the VA. You know, I just got one thing to say to you, Trey. Where was your fucking mouth when the VA was blowing $2 million on a stupid statute for the opening of the VA center while vets were dying in the showers there and left there for days? You know, I don't know what's happened to you, Trey, but you know, you're leaving. So why don't you just shut the fuck up, dude? Your opinions don't mean anything anymore. As far as I can tell, you haven't done much of anything lately at all, except for try to attack Trump in an odd sort of way, or the cabinet members. Open up this investigation, open up that investigation. You're leaving. You won't be around to fucking conclude this son of a bitch. So shut up already. You turned out to be kind of a disappointment anyway. We had a victory today, a huge win. Court just backed Trump, just ruled illegal detainees have no recourse to challenge their being deported. So that's good. I mean, they're illegal. They shouldn't have constitutional rights. Everybody keeps saying, oh, everybody's got rights. No, the United States citizens have rights. Mexican residents don't have rights in the United States if they're illegal. So that had to be cleared up. Chuck Schumer, big douchebag there, turns around and he doesn't want to okay one of the appointees because he's white. You know, what the fuck? And then you got stupid Bernie here shooting his mouth off. We'll come to find out he had a little bit in his closet too. He was getting help from foreign actors Not only is he bank fraud, Bernie, but he's also got his fingers in the cookie jar, just like fucking Hillary. The only one that isn't guilty of involvement with foreign entities is Trump. Everybody else is up to it into their assholes. What else was really good today I thought was funny? Oh, they were trying to say that Trump was scolding just the Republicans on this gun thing. No, he scolded everybody in the room, both sides. He was like, you guys have been trying to do this for 30 years, both sides of you, and you can't get nothing done. You know, it wasn't set for just the Republicans or just the Democrats. He was calling them all inept, and they missed it. Feinstein was grinning from ear to ear because she thought, oh, Trump was going to do this gun law, or they were going to try to shove a bill through about taking our guns. Well, that ain't going to go. He ain't going to sign the son of a bitch anyway. I think he was trolling, and I think he did a good job of trolling. But Hope Hicks, one of the White House, in fact, I think it's Sarah Sanders' boss is leaving, but she's involved in Porter, and I can understand, you know. She's 29 years old. She just fell in love probably for the first time in her life. And Porter's a good guy, regardless of what his ex-old ladies had to say. They never filed a lawsuit, so I don't believe their ass anyway. And I say go off, get married, have babies, and, you know, leave this politics shit alone for a while. Go make a life. You guys can both get jobs in really good sectors and, you know, probably do really well. So Washington is not for the meek. You got to be a total asshole, I guess, to be in Washington anymore, especially amongst all the snakes that are there and the swamp creatures. Democrats continue to blow a hole in themselves. They've been slow walking. You know, it's been over 279 days that we've been waiting for Trump's appointments to get in place. That's how bad the Democrats have been. Never before in history has any president had to wait almost a year after his election to get his appointees in place. And these guys want to go out and campaign in 2018, elect us again. Democrats, you guys are as worthless as tits on board. All you do is bitch, ache, complain, doom and gloom, and, you know, the economy's going, and all you can do is say how bad it is. How do you guys know? I know in my business we're doing great. After 8 years of being strung to death by you and your pimp daddy president, we're walking on sunshine, people. And we're not going to give it up. You know, you might steal a few seats here and there, but you're never going to sit in that White House, not as long as us 50 and 60-year-olds are around to remember what cocksuckers you guys were all these last, 10 years. So, anyway, mainstream media is they're just lost their marbles. They don't know what to do. They can't run on anything. They can't run on creating jobs. All they can keep running on is socialized medicine. Well, no thank you. My insurance is paying for my cancer right now, and I'm not giving it up for socialized medicine. And you can be damn sure of that. Obamacare. Yep. 3.2 million Americans will drop Obamacare. Yep. Because we just took the money right away from their ass. So that shit's gone. You still got rock and roll kid who's 26 years old talking about, taking gun rights and this and that. Sarah Sanders did good today. She put those boys in place. Adam Schiff, he's wearing egg on his face. The country wants the Russian deal taken care of, and he just won't let go even though they can't produce shit. Mueller's making all kinds of threats that he's going to go into Trump's business dealings, and they want Kushner gone, and la, la, la. America's over it. You guys want to keep blowing yourself in the face during the election years, you go right ahead and do it. But in the meanwhile, we're putting tariffs on steel and aluminum. We're going to grow our economy. We're going to open up back our steel mills. Pennsylvania used to be a steel capital, and I'm sure they would like it again. Detroit used to be an automotive industry. I'm sure they'll like that too. So, oh, here's one. It says, Devin Nunes warns Jeff Sessions that FBI may have violated criminal statutes with the FISA applications. We know they did. They used that stupid dossier that was created by Steele, that New York Post posted, that it's like a little vicious circle. It all rolls back to one thing. It was the same piece of evidence just being used over and over and over and over again. And somebody forgot to tell the FISA judges that it was sponsored by Hillary Clinton and the DNC. That's going to be a real big problem for these guys coming up soon. The media, just, you don't even want to watch CNN, ABC, MSNBC. You don't want to bother reading any of the articles. Quit falling for the clickbait, too. Just because the headline is sensational, by the time you get to the fourth paragraph, it usually pans out to be, but we don't have any proof, or they don't have anybody that they can name actually cited the bullshit. So don't let them make money off of you clicking on their crap. But so I guess that's it for today on that one. I'm pretty tired. I just got done doing my cancer video, and out here in Wyoming. Oh, here's one. Senate File 92 in Wyoming. We're going to try to fight this, the ELD mandates and e-logs. But Wyoming Trucking Association, the American Trucking Association, is down in Cheyenne lobbying their ass off to keep this stuff in place, because they already bought all their equipment, and they're large corporations and trucking outfits, and they can just pass the expense on to customers, and meanwhile be able to drum us little truckers out of business. So I've been working real hard with a few of the legislators and former legislators so that we can go to Cheyenne and tell them that Wyoming Trucking Association does not support me, and I don't support them, and they have no right to ask that I be, forced to use a system that they can't even get the bugs out of it. I know guys in the trucking business that their trucks have spent more time in the shop over these damn things than on the road making money. And exemptions are coming out of the woodwork. Exemptions for agriculture. And then there was exemptions for the floods down in Texas. Now, if you have to have so many exemptions, it's a bad law. And OOIDA has been fighting the forefront on this. And those I do support. Owner, Operator, Independent Drivers Association. I support them 100%. And with a little luck, and the Senator Bobbin out of Texas, yeah, we can beat it on the federal level. But right now, we're going to try to beat it on the local level, and hopefully more states will follow. So get a hold of your elected officials, guys, and tell them to pass SF 92 in Wyoming, and let's protect the small trucking industry.